Cancer, and welcome to your December 2020 predictions and energy. Today I'm going to be using tarot and astrology to do your reading. Before I get started, I wanted to let you guys know that I will be doing readings or opening readings for the next few weeks before the holidays. If that's something you're interested in, because I had people asking about giving them as gifts, so I wanted to make that available to you guys. If you are interested, all that information is in the description box below. All right, Cancer, let's get back to your reading. Cancer, the first thing I noticed about your chart was Rahu, or your North Node, is sitting in your 11th house, which can be a very positive thing. It can bring money and finances and friends and status into your life, but it can also cause issues with your father. Something else that made me think that there was something going on with your father or an authority figure was that you had Saturn in your 7th house and it's aspecting your 9th house. So all of this shows me that there could be issues around your father or an authority figure that really need to be worked out before the end of 2020. As we're going into December, every single zodiac sign is dealing with karma, and we're kind of finishing out the lessons that we've learned through 2020 and what Saturn has brought us. And I do find it really important, because we are raising our vibration, to really work on that in the month of December. So I am bringing you that information. So if you guys are having any issues with your father or with family members or authority figures, this is something that the universe is going to want you to work on in December of 2020. Family karma is some of the most important karma for us to work on, and this is because when we come into our life, we actually choose the situations and the family members and the roles that they'll play out, and this is so we can learn the most. This is where we're going to get the most healing. This is where our soul is going to advance the most. So whenever you heal that aspect of your life or balance that karma back out, you're actually healing and aligning to a higher soul purpose. So I do feel like your chart was indicating, just like I said, some issues with a father figure or authority figure, and to definitely work that out. That's also going to be something that'll help you gain your achievements, gain that status, gain more finances if that's something that you're trying to do. A lot of times our karma can hold us back from our desires, and it's so we work on that rather than, diving into the desire right away. We actually have to remove the lower vibrational stuff and balance our karma before we can get to our actual desires and highest soul purpose. All right, Cancer, your cards are the Ace of Fire, the Two of Air, the Sun, Venus Love, the 12th house of the subconscious, North Node Fate, discrimination, endurance, appreciation, and accusation. And actually, Cancer, you guys had the most cards come out of everyone that I've done. You guys are the second to last that I've done on all these readings. So you guys had the most cards come out. So your first card is the Ace of Fire. This is the Ace of Wands and the other decks. So this is about having this energy, having this idea, this passion that you're ready to take hold of and move forward with it. A lot of times with the Ace, though, this still means it's still in your mind. It hasn't manifested in the material realm yet. And, it's up to you to start to bring it to life. Because this is fire, sometimes this can represent that it's more difficult to bring it into the material realm or manifest it into life. This is about you taking action. This is the universe telling you that you have to take that first step. This does kind of relate to me because you have Mars in your 9th house, to working with your family, or, with this father figure, or, even your children is what I was picking up too. If you have any relationships that are around you that need to be healed, this is about you taking that first step. We can't wait for someone else to do it. I've actually done that in my past before. It does not work. We have to be the ones that take the step, especially if we are healing ourselves. Your next card is the Two of Air, and this relates to me about meeting somebody that could help you in business and your achievements. Like I said, if you're trying to collaborate with somebody, now is the time in December 2020 that would be the perfect time. I mean, a lot of us are going to holiday parties and, spending time with family. So in December 2020, Cancer, it's going to be important for you to make those connections, because it's actually going to help you move forward, with your aspirations, with your achievements, and really getting yourself out there. Your next card is the Sun card, which is a beautiful and very positive card. So this shows me that in December that you guys are going to have a very positive uplifting month. If you had any questions, this would be a yes. So if you're waiting on news or waiting on making a decision, then this would be the card. Usually means yes, move forward, and things will actually start to manifest and move forward rather quickly. This can also talk about children too, because the sun rules Leo. So this could be about having good relationships with your children and just, being very passionate and having a lot of fun in the month of December. Your next card is Venus, which is love, and this is about beauty, romance. This is about balance, all those sort of things. It's ruled by Libra, and actually Venus is in your 4th house of your home. So you guys will probably be really just comfortable and feeling good in your home. Some of you may be working from home and just be feeling really good about it. In this month, I just feel, Cancer, that you guys are going to just be in your element. You are Cancer, you do rule that 4th house with Venus there. I think it's a really good combination for a really good month, and especially when you're at home, you're around your family, your emotions are really good too. You're just feeling very grateful and satisfied with everything that is going on around you. Your next card is the 12th house of the subconscious. And this card to me was really about working on those things that are holding you back once again. If there's any karma, if there's anything that needs to be healed, if there's any relationships that need to be mended, I would definitely work on those in the month of December, especially if you are going to be at home more and a more comfortable environment. This is the best place to work on those things, is when we are in a comfortable place. So it will give you time to do meditating and mindfulness and talk to your guides and stuff too. Also pay attention to your dreams. The 12th house can give us a lot of indication about our dreams. And I was just feeling, especially Cancer, since you are a water sign, that you may be getting some messages through your dreams. The Sun card could actually mean messages too. So look for some unexpected news, some unexpected positive news, maybe through your dreams in the month of December. Your next card is the North Node, which we were talking about is in your 11th house. And this is about you really expanding this, your achievements and reaping what the energy that you've put into things at this point. The year 2020 has been difficult for a lot of people, and our North Nodes did just switch over into Taurus. They were in Gemini, and this has kind of eased up, the all over the place, our minds being all over the place and the internet going crazy. This is about grounding us in our beliefs. And this is about us moving forward into our highest soul purpose. And that is what the North Node is doing for you guys. It is pointing you in the direction of your highest soul purpose. But first we have to work on that karma. Your next card is discrimination, Venus in Virgo. This card talks about making sure that you are taking your time and looking at everything before you're making a decision. This is about using your discernment in making decisions, and that intuition and speaking with your guides and not just jumping into something. I just saw the 2 of air again, and so it reminded me this could be about decisions that you're having to make in the month of December, but Spirit's warning you to just make sure that you are looking at everything first before you are making that decision. I do feel that there's going to be changes and news that is coming through, so just make sure that you're looking at everything from all angles before making decisions or making any moves. Also with this card, it does talk about your health. Make sure that you're not getting, overly stressed out about things, because your mental health can really affect your physical health in the month of December. This is something I'm seeing very commonly with most of the signs, especially in the month of December and what we're all working on. Just making sure that we are balancing ourselves out. We're not just working all the time, or we're not just resting all the time. We're having a really balanced routine. And that's going to be important for you guys in the month of December. Your next card is the Endurance card, which is the Sun in Scorpio, and this is about having that energy to keep seeing something through. This could be related to dealing with that karma I was talking about, working through issues with families or relationships that have been on hold or stagnant, and, having the endurance to keep moving forward and not just to give up. This card can also talk about dealing with finances, with taxes. If any of those things do come up, just know that they're going to work out for the best. I see a lot of positivity. If it does happen, it would be something that is to kind of, see how you're going to react and to see if you have the endurance to kind of work through this. So if it does show up, if any business issues, any financial issues, any tax issues, I feel that they're going to quickly move forward. It's more about just testing that karma, seeing where you're at with things. But I really do sense that this has to do with working through relationships with other people in the month of December. Your next card is appreciation, and this is the moon in Leo. This card can make you feel like you're unappreciated, though. It can talk about feeling emotional towards the people around you and feeling like you're disrespected from them some, and you're kind of seeking that validation from them. So you may be feeling like people aren't paying attention to how much work that you're doing, especially when it comes to your children or your family. And you're really you're looking for this energy, you're looking for this validation and these people to just pay attention, say, hey, I really would like it if you would see everything that I do for you guys. This card can also mean, though, that you will have some time in the spotlight. Somebody will notice you. You might get some fame. I could see that definitely, too, with your Rahu in the 11th house. This is about, you may be online, you may be in social gatherings. You may become popular in, your community and the social aspect. On social media is what I feel like, too. So that could definitely happen for you guys in the month of December. I did sense, though, because we do have the sun in the 5th house. And like I said, I sent some issues for some of you with family members or children especially. Maybe you're just not feeling appreciated. Just make sure that you're talking to your family if this is the case, not overworking yourself. And remember, validation doesn't have to come from the people around us. It comes from within ourselves. As long as we truly appreciate ourselves, then that's all that matters. Your next card is accusation, and it's the sun in Taurus. This card is talking about just trying to achieve financial status and finding somebody sometimes that, agrees with you with this, a partner in a relationship that you both are trying to achieve the same thing. But it definitely has to do with financial status and really trying to bring light to your finances and trying to really work hard on this. So in the month of December, you guys are going to be very focused on maybe getting out of debt, focused on getting more income, on work, on getting yourself out there. And especially with these other cards that I'm seeing here, with the endurance card, you guys may be going through a little bit of, like I said, debt, or some taxes may have came up or anything like that, and you may have to deal with them in the month of December, which is usually very stressful, especially because it's around the holiday time. Just know that these things you're going to get a positive message too, and I think that's why we saw the Sun card first. It was a reassurance that these things are going to work out, and you're actually going to be able to get them all figured out. I do sense that you guys will be making more money also. Just try not to let it get you too upset or too stressed out, because like I said, I felt that your health will really be affected by this. If you are too stressed out, if you are getting angry and upset, this is going to the universe is going to want to slow you down. And a lot of times this comes through, being sick with a cold or the flu or something like this. This is the universe's way of going, hey guys, it's time to chill out. You need to rest. So if you start to feel yourself getting too upset about something, a situation, especially when it has to do with money, just make sure you're taking time to be mindful and meditate and, take that time to rest. That's very, very important. And especially for everybody in the month of December. For the most part, Cancer, I really feel like you guys are going to have a very positive month, but I did sense that message coming through with finances or dealing with finances. Like I said, try not to let it stress you out too much, because it really looks like everything is going to work out just fine for you guys. All right, Cancer, I think that's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys have a super blessed holiday, and thank you so much for listening.